Lip something. Thank you. Have to moisturize these words. So, when I was given the theme, I was a bit frustrated and stressed because I was like, I'm given a homework and assignments. I had to go back to read. I haven't read in a long time. It was great and fun. So, my first poem, I think. How many poems do I have? How much time do I have? 5 minutes?
Take your time.
As much as you want. Okay. I just need to start. Okay, the first poem is Unscrambling the Colonial Egg. Just a poem on identity, basically. I am bilingual, although only proficient in just one, the language of my colonizers. Freedom I seek, independence I desire, liberty I dream of, but even those I can only imagine in the standards that they have created. It's like I am in a hamster's wheel. I am running but still stagnant. It's a treadmill to keep me fit in this life, but then my feet hurt. Put yourself in my shoes. These heels carry me through the valleys of seeking my identity. Who am I? Does my culture make me me? Does it? I want to follow in the ways of my forefathers, but even they are a washed down version of their forefathers, and now fathers are foes of their offspring in this predominantly fatherless generation. We have daddy issues, and then you say, well, it doesn't define you, but what does? Is it my achievements? There are not so many, so I could still be a nobody. But how when I am everything to somebody? Maybe it's my strength and my resilience, However, I do melt at the sight of this one person, just get weak to the knees, and don't get it twisted, I will go to war for him. Real lovers know that a lover is a fighter. Could it be my sexuality? What do you even identify as anymore? I get so confused. It was never supposed to be a public thing. You just like who you like. So, who am I? I'll tell you who I am. I am the scrambled egg of colonialism. You can take my language as it is. My native tongue may not be just as strong as it should be, but look, I have mastered your modern medicine, came back again to learn your formal education, lost the ways of old. So when I look at you bringing back indigenous knowledge as if it's something you just discovered, I'm like, Christopher Columbus of this age, I see you. And I'm not afraid to say, tell me, what came first between that scared little chicken and us, the scrambled colonial eggs? Thank you. The next poem is called Leaf Lelimnyama, basically meaning a dark cloud. It's in Siswati, so I hope you can feel the words. Leaf Lelimnyama, so betanganina, bantfu labamnyama, babone kukhanya. Leaf lelimnyama, so betanganina, bantfu labamnyama, batfole kukhanya. Bantfu labamnyama, babone kukhanya. Bantfu labamnyama, batfole kukhanya. The words basically mean the dark cloud. How will we remove it so that our black people can see the light and our black people can feel the light? The one part I want to explain about this poem before, I think I also want to give a disclaimer like the other guy did. I'm very pro-black, pro-African, pro-Swazi, pro-everything that's more me than anything. But in that proness, I'm also very well aware of what that comes with in terms of just because I support and I stand for what I stand for doesn't mean I'm always right. So if you hear what you hear, we are starting a conversation. I'm not dictating. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go for this pause. Kumnyama ebusweni benkawu. Ungafunga inhlitiyo yebelungu. Balumuta ingcebo labamnyama. Phela sekusikhanyile ngalaba. Baze baveta lelimhlophe lemhlathi. Suke sebakha lomkhulu umkhathi kutokufaka kulelimnyama lehlathi. Sineka ke nawo dawungena emeneni. Ufuna uswace. Kungathi ngumzalwane akumoya. Ubuye uswate kungathi awusati nani isilungu. Kulapho ke lapho utayibona khona imibala yabo ngempela bondlebe dikhanya lilanga. Basile kude kwelichuthe likhala. Lishona behla benyuka nemacebo ekucubonga yethu ingcebo. Umcebo wethu bawubekelena ecatsini. Sisale sitinwaye inhlobo eswini ukhala tilo imilomo yomile. Kati ateyalale yotiko. Leaf lelimnyama, so nganina. Bantfu labamnyama, batfole kukhanya. Leaf lelimnyama, so nganina. Bantfu labamnyama, babone kukhanya. Bantfu labamnyama, batfole kukhanya. Bantfu labamnyama, babone kukhanya. Lakhala luswebhu lukhala enyameni. Saphumula kumabhunu kani asadi. Nyalo emabhunu lamnyama asiphethe ngensila. Sifisa kwetimpungane etandleni tebantfu labamnyama. bobabona phela nasebafutha ithiyage singathi bafutha emaphela ngithi kude konakalaphi ngiyababona nyalo hlanyela tinhlavu kubantwa bethu babuye baqinisele ngengadi yebafowethu ngithi kude ukuthi mhlaba shaya inala ngeke bakhale yini phela sasikhale sekwanele siphumuteni letinyembeti setivunzisa inzondo enhlitiyweni asiseva lutho ekufeni kwalababulali ngibuye ngithi kude ukuthi kwendiwa yini laba sikhule nabo sikhuliswe ngibo kepha nyalo ngafunga ngithi nabo yempini ingani yababone ukuthi asilwi nabo silwela nabo ukuthi baphumule kuba tinja demabhunu lamnyama nawo ayekile kusisasatela ngabo sitakuthola njani ukuthula nangabe ukuthula kungakasithi phambili lifle lemnyama sidaqedza ngani bantfu labamnyama bathole kukhanya. Thank you. Like I said, we are starting a conversation. I'm not saying anything about anybody. This next poem is one that I wrote right around the time when we had the protests going on when they killed Creed, and it was a very tough time for a lot of us, mostly young people. We lost so many people. We lost them to death. We lost them to other countries. And every time we think about June 29, it brings a lot of memories. So as far as the theme is concerned, it felt important for me to bring up this one part of the African Renaissance where at the moment when we are supposed to be following through with the themes and the promises that we have made to ourselves as free people, we have decided to find new ways to oppress ourselves and oppress each other. So the poem is titled Lingering Pain. We go to bars and shebeens to drink with hitmen. We dare not call them that because these are men in uniform. They are uniform in mindset to upset justice, this certified criminals who are usually uneducated and sometimes uninformed, probably why they are the only ones who are allowed to certify our forms. Sorry. Probably why they are the only ones who are allowed to certify our forms. They will never admit that they sold their souls to a dictator for peanuts. I mean, these are the same ones who tell us that we have freedom of speech, which is actually not guaranteed after you speak. We hear them speak of treason and they will get you in prison. They are the ones who will throw tear gas at a bus full of people. They are the ones who will fire live rounds to a peaceful protest. They are the ones we look at as the royal, police? Not sure anymore. I actually get scared when I think about them, and we go to church with trigger happy congregants, you know, the ones that will sing praise songs when they are in church, and then they will let the chopper sing when they are outside. They will clap hands, give a round of applause to our children in Sunday school, and then give them the same round of bullets when they are at school. These inhumane beings. There is a lingering pain when we think about how they are the reasons why we have our friends right now who are amputated. They are the reasons why there are mothers who are grieving kids that just sent to the store. The reason why our economy is sinking in blood, platelets, and lymphocytes. Yes, our blood speaks better than the blood of Abel right now. There is a lingering pain when I think about the fact that every time we want to speak, we remember the price it took those before us, and we are not sure if we can afford it today. Lingering pain. I'm sorry I don't have happy poems.